Hello friends, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Muhammad Hasan. I'm an engineer, currently a PhD scholar doing my research in fractal antennas. I'm very much excited about this video. In this video, I'll be talking about my productivity desk setup for 2020. Before starting, let me thank you, a massive thank you to all my subscribers who have been watching these productivity videos and commenting and supporting this channel. And it's only because of the support I am able to push myself and create these productivity videos week after week. Being a productivity nerd, I've always loved watching these desk setup videos on YouTube. And watching those videos used to make me think, wish I could create something like this where I would absolutely love to spend time and work hours after hours without being tired or bored. And yeah, I think this is the perfect time to smash this video since we are almost at the end of this dramatic year. A video that I can look back and see how far I have reached by the end of this year, and a motivation to push myself to do better than what I have achieved this year. Every productivity videos that I've created on this channel has a reason behind it, and I'm creating this video in order to tell you that you don't need expensive item or gear to create beautiful stuff. You just need to master the skill with the things that you already possess and push it to its maximum potential. The problem with these kind of desk setup videos is that you fall into false assumption that you need those expensive gears or items to create these beautiful crisp looking videos on YouTube like other big YouTubers, but you actually don't. So let's jump into this video and let me show you my setup, which is pretty simple and economical, which cost much lesser than many big YouTubers on this platform, so that this video may push you to create things with the equipment or the item that you already own. So let's begin. So the first thing is the king of the desk, which is my widescreen monitor. This is a 25-inch widescreen monitor from LG. It's a 1080p screen which has good colors and great viewing angle. I went for a widescreen monitor only because of video editing. You get more real estate while working on a timeline, and that's the most important part while editing videos. This widescreen also makes multitasking a joyful experience. And the most important thing about this monitor is that it's not expensive, and as a student you can definitely invest on that. The second thing is the desk itself. The desk is nothing fancy. It's a small desk with couple of beautiful features. The first feature is that it's foldable, so that if you have small space, then you can fold this thing and hence you'll get your extra space. And the second thing is that this desk can act as a whiteboard, so that you can scribble out things and then wipe it off. You can also use it as an explanation board to explain stuff on YouTube. Yeah, so this is all about the desk, which is simple and very aesthetic. The next thing on the desk is my trusted front-end speaker, which sounds pretty well, and you can control the bass and treble from the woofer, which I've kept it below the desk. Now, I won't be able to give you the exact specification of the speaker since it's very old. I got this speaker almost 8 to 9 years ago. The only thing that I can tell you is that it still does the work pretty well. Now let's move on to the least expensive part on my desk, and that is my keyboard and mouse. The keyboard and mouse is very simple. There's nothing fancy in it. The only cool feature I can talk about is that these both are wireless, and I intentionally invested on this because this would actually keep my desk clean and wire-free. Both the mouse and keyboard came in a bundle, and it is from the company named Logitech. The next item on my desk is an interesting product which you may not have seen earlier, but if you are a student who loves drawing and taking digital notes on their desktop, then this is a must-buy product. The product that I'm using is Hawaiian Inspiroi H640p graphics drawing tablet. This comes with a beautiful stylus and a stylus holder with some extra nibs in it. The tablet is pressure sensitive, which is very good for drawing and calligraphy. And the writing that you can see on the screen now is done with this tablet, and it looks pretty cool. You can also use this tablet to take notes using OneNote, which is one of the best note-taking app on Windows operating system. There are some keys on this tablet. You can assign some shortcut to it. For example, I use this key for undo, the next one for copy, and this one for paste. This makes working on this tablet fast and smooth. Now let's talk about the CPU, the brain of the computer. I'm using a Ryzen 1600 processor which has 6 cores and is clocked at 3.6 GHz. I bought this processor 3 years ago and my main motive was to learn how to do animation in After Effects and to video edit in Premiere Pro. I've heard that more the number of cores, better it is for video editing. That's the reason I've invested on this 6-core processor. And again, this processor is not very expensive, hence it is very student friendly. You can definitely check Ryzen's 6-core processor, which I can guarantee that it will be a value for the money that you pay. The RAM that I'm using here is a G-Skill RGB 8GB RAM running at a frequency of 3000 MHz, and it does the work for editing 1080p footage. But if you're editing 4K footage, then 16GB of RAM is recommended. So in the future, if I ever start uploading videos at 4K, then I'll upgrade the RAM to 16GB. Now there are certain things that I keep around my desk in order to beautify my setup, and those are this beautiful plant, which is actually a rhaphis palm. This adds a bit of greenery to my setup. Recently, I've bought this artificial plant from IKEA, which looks cool. There is a psychological study which says that if you add greenery to your working setup, then it increases creativity. Maybe, I don't know. For me, it adds a flavor of freshness to my setup. The last thing that I've added to this setup in order to add some color to this setup is this beautiful frame. This life is a beautiful ride. You dream big, you work with optimism, and one day the ride will take you to the destination that you dream of. Yeah, this is all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, then please consider doing so. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in my next video. Till then, bye bye.